good morning, or good afternoon. I guess depending on what time, or good evening, depending on what time you're seeing me and where you are. So if you don't know me, my name is Leanne. I am a holistic health and personal development coach. I'm the founder and CEO of Project We Society, personal development community for women. And I am also a newly graduated level 1 herbalist. And I'm a lover of all things nature as well. So welcome. Say hi if you're here, or send me a note. So I'm out for a walk this morning. It's cool, crisp October morning here in the New England area. And for me, this is fall, right? I'm out this morning doing myself a little bit of service by moving my body and getting out into nature before I start my work day, where, more than likely I'll be sitting static all day, attached to a computer, like many of us. So, the woods are a place of serenity and, here comes a guy with a poppy, and mental health, and all good things. Oh, this little dog is so cute. So I just wanted to pop in, like this time of the year for me is like getting out into nature and grabbing all things before morning. So stinking cute. Look, guys. Oh my goodness. So little distraction. So this is the time of year I start to come out and I start to grab all things that are just naturally falling and, just kind of like coming into their season of change before winter happens. Much like myself here in New England, I'm going to be locked down soon. But I love to come out here and just kind of like look around and find what kind of natural resources I may be able to find to support my physical health, spiritual health. When I organize group walks, that would be social health and mental health, most important of all. So one of the things that I like that's from nature that helps to support my mental health and physical and spiritual health as well is the use of all things from nature, as well as essential oils. I do love some essential oils, many of them. The purest brands are the best. If you're interested in learning what a particular brand might be that I use, you can let me know. This isn't about essential oil quality and such, but I do have that knowledge if you're interested. But one of the things that I notice in the fall is that we start to get, in this area anyway, many of us start to like fall in love with the warm, cozy aromas. So things like like pumpkin pie aroma is a big thing here. Pumpkin coffee, like anything pumpkin spice related, like Bostonians are all over that. But it can be not so healthy, so you have to be careful of what you're bringing in for your pumpkin aromas and such into your life. Warming, grounding aromas like cinnamon and ginger, and in our area here, like pines, tree aromas, right? So there's many things that are vanilla, one of my favorites. There's many aromas that are, for many people, just really grounding and reminiscent of a season, like, being cozy, sitting around a fire, wearing fuzzy socks. So these things are really fun for us and healthy in good ways, right? But what might not be so healthy are some of the aromas that people are exposed to, being a chemical-based aroma. So I think pretty much wherever you are, you can be familiar with the popular scented pine cones. So right around this time of the year, anytime you're getting ready to walk into a grocery store or a craft store particularly, or like a home goods or a shopping store where they know you're going to go in and spend like a ton of money, like decorating your house for the season, right? Like, what is the first thing that you're like, oh my God, I need those pine cones. They smell so good. All right. Potpourris, things like that. Alrighty. I'm going to be here showing you, I'm not going to do it right now because I'm not in the correct spot, but this is a lead up into I'm going to be here in my page or community, wherever you're catching me, because this is a recorded video. I'm going to be showing you how you can enjoy the aromatics and the warm fuzzy decor, I guess, of the season, the fall winter season, with those amazing aromas that you love using nature. So many things. There's a little pine cone here, right? I don't know what variety tree he's off of, but you can see I'm kind of under it. I'm under this nice gorgeous shelter. The trees haven't quite turned colors here yet, so we're still a little bit green, which is perfect for me. The trees are starting to drop, so I'm going to grab me some pine cones. But many things in nature are porous, and they're perfect for making home potpourri. And the nice thing about doing this, I'm going to show you some things that you can find while I'm here. The nice thing about making your own potpourri at home is that you can exercise your creativity, which is so important for us, particularly these days where, we are on our computers a lot and we're working, and we don't get a chance to necessarily kind of slow down and go old school a little bit. And, think about when you were a kid, if you're my age anyway. Younger people might not relate to this, but, I'm like, older than younger. But, if you were a child, even nowadays, these kids, right? So, like, what were the things that brought you the most amount of joy? Like the things that you do with your hands and your mind, right? They allowed you to exercise your mind and your creativity. So, like coloring, Legos, constructing, putting things together, just whatever. What are the things that you would love to do as a child or as an adult that helped you to exercise your creativity? So your creativity is going to allow you to tap into other areas of your brain where it will help you in your mental and physical health for the long term. So, and the aromas that we're going to be using with the essential oils are natural. Chemical aromas do not help us. They might smell really nice for a while or a long time, but those chemicals can break down components and cells of your body and just cause all sorts of problems in the long term. And you just don't need them. Like, the world is full of other resources that you can find aromas and scents and things that make you feel happy, and now you're also healthy as well. So look, here's an example. So a pine cone is porous. Now, if you just kind of look down, I haven't gone far, right? But if you look down on the ground, all you need to have is what I call an exploratory mind, right? So if you look around and you think to yourself, hey, what can I find out here in the woods or in a trail that looks like it might be porous, and then if I put it together with other things from nature, it might look beautiful, right? Now is a perfect time. As the leaves start to turn and change those gorgeous colors, those beautiful fall warm colors, like the golden yellows and, just those like warm, energizing reds, right? And how about those tasty, like orange colors that just make us say, yes, this feels good. And even with greens, right? We still have green this time of the year, right? So think about nature's palette. All colors are inspired from nature. So whatever color you love, that's vibrant, even browns are different this time of the year. You can find them in the leaves and in what nature provides you, right? So think about how you would make a potpourri. What's a potpourri made up out of if you buy it out of a bag in the store? It's made up of like sticks and twigs and flowers and interesting, kind of like plant nodes and things like that. So just use your exploratory mind to try to mimic what you might buy, the physical parts of what you might buy when you're making a potpourri. So pine cones, for example. And then over here, just kind of look around, oh, perfect. You can find, this is one of my favorites. You can find some bark, right? Like textures, things like that. So think about what you'd like your home to look like when you walk into a room, right? Like calming. Many people like muted tones with textures. Like, look, there's this beautiful texture here. So you can start collecting things for your potpourri that I'm going to help you to make at home. So what could you find, right? Like what would be something that would be in the woods that would either be, you need something a little porous to hold the essential oils with. So what is it that you could find? What, if you have children, ask them what they like that's out in the woods that they like to pick up and play with, right? So, so I'm going to start to show you, out of focus. I'm going to start to show you, I'm going to come in, I'm going to show you how you can make yourself some potpourri at home. Super, super simple. Don't pick up the doggy bags that people leave in the woods, guys. Oh, not of nature. Well, different kind of nature anyway. So hang with me here, or come back later and find out what it is that I'm going to be teaching you. I'm going to be teaching a little bit about essential oils as well at the same time. And then just kind of learn. So here we go. So here's the start of some of the things that will go into my Nature's Potpourri. You can grab some acorn caps if you have some oak trees nearby. Do not grab poison ivy. Do not grab poison ivy. Okay, so here we go. We got a little handful of potpourri getting ready to... It's a lot of things going on out here today. Getting ready to, make some aromatic bliss in our home. Keep our mind quiet and calm. Keep our nervous system quiet and calm. All right. Keep your brain healthy. Essential oils have the ability to break through the blood-brain barrier. And if you're out here in nature, you're going to get a bunch of... it just feels so good to just breathe, actually. You're going to be exposing yourself to nature's terpenes, which you do a little of your own research. You will find that you can possibly get, a little bit of help for your cannabinoid system. I'll put it that way. But nature's terpenes help to keep us calm. So many, many things out here in nature that will support you in an amazing way. But hang tight with me here, and I'm going to show you how to use beautiful nature. And by the way, it's free. Nature is free. So don't spend your money on those toxic, smelly, pine cone, fake, chemical scented, big box store potpourris, right? Hang with me here. I'll show you how to make them at home. All right. Have a great day or a great evening. I'll see you soon. Bye.